So this is the box, the Xperia Pro I, the latest professional smartphone camera phone from Sony. And this is the packaging, as you can see, a typical Xperia packaging, but with something interesting now, because no plastic in packaging, which is new. They were working on this before and now they achieved it apparently. And here you can see some of the specs: 12 megapixel, 12 megapixel, 12 megapixel, and 3D ToF, 8 megapixel, then 4K OLED display, 4500 mAh, Qualcomm Snapdragon 888, and IP65 and 68 water and dust resistant. And only one little flap that I can open up here. With the right tool, of course, it works. And now let's see. And there we go. Xperia. This is new. This is like paper. So this is the plastic-free lifestyle apparently. And how can I get it out? Like this. Yeah, here's the device itself. Look at this later. And then we have some paper material here. So instead of plastic, they're using paper. Some quick start guide, some warranty guide, important information in various different language. Let's put it aside and let's check what they put inside as well. The power brick. This should be 30 watts USB power PD. There we go. You can see it, 30 watts PD power plug. And no headphones, as you can see here. Usually there's a space for headphones, but no headphones inside. Just USB Type-C cable, so only the reviewers got headphones, which is a bit of a bummer. And now to the main attraction. Let's get this. Wow! So this is the Xperia Pro I, and yeah, this is what you can get. There's some stickers here as well. Wow! Here we have the triple lens setup with the biggest lens ever, probably, with the 1-inch sized sensor. Even though you cannot use the whole sensor size, it is still impressive and looks gorgeous. Then we have an ultra wide angle and we have a telezoom. Ultra wide angle is, I think, the same that I'm recording with here on the Xperia 1 Mark III, and the telezoom should be the same that we had on the Xperia 1 Mark II, I think, 50 millimeters. You can see the brand new mono mic that can be used for vlogging. Then on the top we have, of course, the headphone jack, 3.5 millimeter microphone. We have this really grippy, like kind of professional feeling that you can get from some of the cameras. We have the possibility to open up the SIM. There we go. If you have SIM fingernails, you can do it. So here we have what is it? SD card, SIM card slot, and SD card here. Here the SD card. And on the other side the SIM card slot, which is also pretty nice. You can, I think, either put 2 SIMs inside, or 1 SIM and 1 SD card, or only 1 SIM and 1 SD card. And yeah, the rest is clean. Lanyard attachment possibility here on the bottom. Another microphone, USB Type-C 3.2, I think it is. Then here we have the shutter button for taking photos. So let's take a look at the trigger button for the shutter button, actually. That changed a lot. It is a hairline shutter button, so a very subtle press already focuses in comparison to the real click that you half click or half press that you can feel here on the Xperia 1 Mark III or the 1 Mark II, for example. So here, see, maybe you can see it, a little bit of pressing, just like slightly touching a bit harder, and it starts focusing already on the display, which is like, yeah, a bit interesting. On the 1 Mark here you cannot just press, nothing happens. You have to really half press the shutter, which is more familiar to normal cameras to take photos, pictures, and this here is more familiar to people who want to take videos, because they have then this hairline kind of shutter that yeah, is working its magic, just touching it a little bit. And yeah, it's also very quiet, and then you can just press the button. So it has its downsides, but also its good points. Then the video button, then the power. and a volume blocker, so no Google Assistant key that you don't really use. It's the device itself. Let's turn it on and see if it has some juice inside. Yeah, it's starting up and allows us to do our first installation wizard here. See, slim bezels, 8 megapixel front facing camera. We have the loudspeaker here that also acts as a normal speaker for stereo effect. Here's the second one. I'm not sure if you can see it. There we go, which is also pretty nice. And yeah, this is the device. This is my first impression. I will do some short video test after setting everything up, and then we'll take a look at the video quality of the main sensor.